There are no shortcuts to getting highly coveted press coverage for your brand, only smart cuts like the DIY PR project. Learn how to grow your brand's credibility with PR on a budget with me by your side. This program is your all-in-one membership with expert training, customizable templates, and a supportive community to cheer you on every step of the way. Join us and start growing your business with free publicity today. Sign up now at diy-pr.com. The holiday shopping season can make or break the year for many businesses, but with so much noise, how do you make sure your brand stands out? In this episode of Grow Your Wealth, I'm sharing the 6 must-haves to get your product or service featured in coveted holiday gift guides and land the kind of press coverage that drives sales long after the season ends. You'll learn how to bundle and position your offers, optimize for search, create irresistible product photography for editors, work with affiliates, and use customer reviews to win over editors and shoppers alike. Whether you're a product-based or service-based business, these strategies can help you cut through the clutter and earn powerful media placements. And let's turn holiday buzz into year-round revenue. Let's dive in. The holiday season might still feel far away here this summer, but for the media, especially national media outlets, it's practically here. Editors are already building their must-have lists. Influencers are mapping out their giveaways and partnerships, and consumers are starting to dream about what they'll buy for loved ones and maybe even for themselves. If you want your product or service to be on those coveted lists and in front of those shoppers, we can't just rely on social media or ads. And the truth is that most recommendations come from unpaid third-party endorsements like press coverage. According to a Nielsen study, editorial coverage is still the single most trusted form of media by consumers. It's more trusted than ads, more trusted than even influencer posts. And when you earn it, it lasts forever. So whether you've been featured in publications like Forbes or Allure, Food and Wine, and so forth, you instantly build credibility. That feature doesn't just reach your ideal customers in the moment. It becomes an asset that you can use everywhere, like your website, your product packaging, your sales deck, your social media, and so much more. Truly, earned media coverage, especially those in gift guides, are really the gift that keeps on giving. And for many businesses, especially those in beauty or wellness, lifestyle, home, food, and so forth, the holiday season can account for 50%, sometimes more, of a business's annual revenue. This might resonate with your business especially too. But with big opportunity, we know, yes, of course, comes big competition. And the worst thing that can happen is that your ideal customers don't even know you exist, or worse, they forget about you and go to your competitors. And that's where PR, and specifically holiday gift guides, can come in. Gift guides are one of the most effective credibility building ways to get in front of buyers during this peak spending season. Take my word for it as the director of Factor PR. Gift guides, though, are competitive. Everybody wants in. My clients, this is the time of the year when the phone starts ringing. They want in these coveted gift guides. And the good news is that with the right strategy, creativity, and timing, yes, we're working early here, you can make this happen. And I want to help you get started. So today I am sharing the 6 must-haves to cut through the noise and get your product or service featured in those coveted holiday gift guides. Let's begin. Must-have number 1, gift sets or bundles. If you sell lower ticket items that are under $100, bundle complementary products together under one SKU so that it is a single transaction. This makes gifting easier and increases the perceived value. I'm going to talk about affiliates here in a moment, but we'll come back to this point in terms of perceived value here in just a moment. And also think about it, right? If you're buying a Christmas gift or even a Father's Day gift, hint, hint, these tips I'm about to give you will work for any gift guide season. Would you rather give dad a spatula or would you rather give dad a grilling kit with a spatula, tongs, aprons, cookbooks, right? Bundles feel special. Bundles feel like a gift. Spatula, not so much a gift, but a grilling gift set, now we're talking. For the holidays, you can create a special seasonal set or repackage an existing product in a festive or even limited time packaging. On your website, on your retail channels, online, use keywords like perfect holiday gift, great hostess gift, and so forth in the product name, yes, name, and description. This isn't just good for search engines and AI, it also makes it easy to pitch. So, for example, one of our clients, the T-Spot, wanted Mother's Day holiday press. So they already had a beautiful tea kettle and some wonderful teas, and we bundled them together. And this leads me to tip number 2, which includes searchable products here. We not only bundled the products together, but we renamed it in a way that really spoke to the season. So we wanted Mother's Day press in this case. So we suggested naming this gift set something especially for Mother's Day. And they landed in New Beauty, Yoga Journal, Marie Claire, and so many more. Okay. Do you see how we took their existing products, put it in a gift set, and gave it a very, albeit SEO friendly name? Okay. Same products, but new positioning for the holiday season. This will help a lot of these CPG brands listening today to also save money, right? We don't need to create more things, right? We just need to repackage it, reskin it, and then pitch it to the right editors. Service-based businesses can do this too. So if you are a med spa, a gym, and so forth, you could sell something like a holiday refresh package, a seasonal bundle, or even gift cards, right? Make it easy for your customers, and which will make it easy for journalists to consider you and then ultimately buy instantly. Okay. Remember, gift guides are about products and services that people can purchase immediately. It's not about intake forms and it's not about a complicated onboarding process. You want to make the route to purchase very, very easy. Gift sets are also perfect for influencer holiday giveaways, which are wildly popular and also great for cross promotion. But I want to sit here and talk a little bit more about SEO, okay? Especially in this day and age, right? A lot of folks are saying SEO is dead, AI is the new frontier, and that is not entirely not true. Well, AI is absolutely making waves, especially when it comes to product searchability. So keywords in your website descriptions, keywords on your point of sale, keywords with journalists are going to matter more than ever. When editors are researching products, they often search ding, ding, ding online, hello. And if your product descriptions and names include gift-related keywords, they're easier to find. So this also makes inbound opportunities to get your products and services discovered by editors that are working on these gift guides a lot more fruitful. So an example, instead of just your trademarked skin set, right? Think about renaming it. Maybe it's your winter solstice skin pampering set. We've seen keyword tweaks like this increase press coverage by as much as 50%. I just gave you that example of the T-Spot just as one. And if you're creating a new bundle, maybe you do have something that you are launching especially for the holiday season, which we love to see it. This is a great time to make sure it is optimized for search, because if it is optimized for search, it is optimized for sales, and therefore it's optimized for press opportunities. Must have number 3, lifestyle and product photography. High quality photos are a non-negotiable. Now, I know your iPhone photos can be gotten away with on social media for the media, like the press media. No way. You need high quality photos, and we want two kinds of photography. The most important kind of photography that we want is product photography. So these are shots of your products or gift cards or sets and so forth on a white or transparent background. This needs to be really nicely shot. Okay. Think, is this Vogue quality, right? Photos can really make or break whether or not a product or a service is included in some of these gift guides, right? So we're talking about the most competitive time of the year for sales and therefore coverage. So we want to make sure our product photography looks A+. Similarly, lifestyle shots can be really great to satiate the interest of a journalist, as well as sales-wise on your direct-to-consumer purchase pages and so forth. A lifestyle shot shows the product in use. So, if you are selling homemade jams, for example, having a person actually like scooping out the jam from the bottle can be a really nice lifestyle shot. Even better if it's kind of, maybe there's like a little twinkle in the background from a Christmas tree, for example. All of these help build that creative case for your products and services. If your packaging is part of the experience, photograph that too. That's a great idea. These images aren't just for press. You can use them on your website, on social media, wholesale listing, ads, and so much more. And while print magazines sometimes shoot their own images, more often than not, editors, especially at digital media outlets, require high resolution images to drop right into their articles. So if we don't have great photos, unfortunately, we are really hurting our chances of getting substantial media coverage. Hey there, I want to invite you to join our Grow Your Wealth community over on Slack. It's a safe space to network and connect with podcast guests, entrepreneurs, and wellness minded pros just like you. Head to growyourwealthpodcast.com/community to join us. That's growyourwealthpodcast.com/community. I look forward to seeing you over there. Must have number 4. You guessed it. Samples. How are people going to write about your product or service if they can't try it, right? We've got to make samples available. So for long lead or print outlets, samples must be available to ship in August and September at the latest. If we miss this window, we could miss out on digital media opportunities. So if you are launching something new or putting together items into a bundle or a single SKU, as I talked about, hopefully these are pretty quick turnkey processes. But if you need a little bit of extra time, if you're a bigger company and these things have a little bit of red tape, I've seen it, right? Then we really need to light a fire and get started here soon. So need to budget for samples early and be generous with them, okay? Remember, you're asking a journalist to review and feature your product for free. We're looking at earned media coverage, not pay-to-play listings. And sending your samples, inviting a journalist in for a complimentary service is worth your time, okay? I once had a client, it was a skincare and body care client a couple years ago, and she just did not want to send samples. She said, "Hey, I'm already paying for PR. Why am I being asked to send samples? And can they send them back?" And we're talking about, my friends, like $15 lip glosses. Okay. We had to have a little hard conversation and just kind of set the record straight, right? We're not sending out samples, and I'm not asking you to send out samples willy-nilly. I'm only asking you to have some samples set aside for the editors that have requested them. So pre-COVID, we actually used to just put together sample boxes and send them to newsrooms back when people worked in the office 5 days a week at Condé Nast, Hearst, and we, use that as a great excuse to follow up. "Hey, I sent you my client's like brand new beauty launch. I'd love to know what you think." And as you can imagine, that was helpful to get those boxes out. But if you're a beauty editor and you're receiving dozens of those boxes every day, you can see where problems start to arise, right? Where things are kind of shoved into a beauty closet and, the interns are now the ones that are testing, taking things home. There's just not enough hours in the day to test everything. So now we require interest first, and then we'll send the samples. And journalists have really appreciated that too, because we certainly don't want to drive up shipping costs and also hurt Mother Earth with carbon emissions for packages that people don't want. So that being said, I get asked often, like, how many sets of samples or experiences should I set aside? Really depends on the vigor of your outreach, but I would say at least 15 or so is a good place to start. Now, if you have if you have luxury products, so these are expensive products or services, like $800 facial treatments or luxury goods that I would say are above $300. I totally get how these are a little bit more expensive. For a $300 product, I would still send them to journalists, but if you do have something like fine jewelry or handbags, something along those lines, you can use something called a loaner agreement that requires the journalist to send the product back in good condition. I would use that product though. Like, let's say we've had a client who had fine jewelry and a $7,000 cocktail ring, like, woo, that we're not messing around, right? That was the only thing that we loaned out as a sample to see the product in person. So make sure that you've got a loaner agreement, have your lawyer review it as well too. I would also only consider sending these out to journalists who are at a newsroom, at a publication full time also. Must have number 5, affiliate links. I told you I was going to come back to this. This is so important. Okay. By the fall season, we will be deep into short lead season digital gift guides. Okay. There are more plentiful commerce roundups, which are lists that can be up to 50 plus products, but they're still so competitive. Okay. Even with 50 products in a single roundup, which you go through, scroll, it's still a competitive atmosphere. Increasingly, editors just will not feature your products without affiliate links. I'm going to say that again. Editors won't feature your products without affiliate links. And this is especially during the holiday season, but for any kind of gifting opportunity, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, you name it, we've got to have affiliate friendly links. So what is an affiliate link? This is an opportunity for a publisher via the editor to leverage a special link that when your product or service is included in a gift guide and a reader clicks on that product, purchases that product, the publisher makes a commission on that product. A member of our PR team had a call not so long ago with an editor that said, I am expected to churn about $1,000 in affiliate commission per roundup that I do. $1,000. So her decision making isn't just based on great products. And if you're listening, I bet you have a great product. A great product is not always going to be enough. We need great commission with that product too. If you sell your products on a D2C site, so your own .com, if you're not already in a program like Share Sale or Impact, we need to set this up immediately because these are just 2 examples of about 24 different affiliate networks that are Skimlinks compatible. Skimlinks is a merchant that most media outlets are affiliated with. So if we can get your products on Skimlinks, this will help make it easier for a journalist or for a commerce editor to use your products in a forthcoming roundup. Okay. If your product isn't high ticket, you're going to want to offer a commission that is above 15%. Okay. Because let's face it, like 5% commission on $20 product. I mean, would that motivate you to get out of bed? It wouldn't motivate me. Okay. I'm just being serious here. So, this is big business too. So I really want to urge you to get involved in affiliate marketing, especially if you sell products. Affiliate marketing is big business. Almost 100% of publishers use affiliate networks, and multiple ones too. $8.2 billion in affiliate marketing is expected to be spent by the end of 2022. We are in 2025 now. That number is a lot higher. 16% of all global e-commerce sales come from affiliate marketing, according to Business in 16% of global e-commerce sales came from affiliate marketing, according to Business Insider. And if you have a D2C website, again, you're going to want to be Skimlinks compatible. However, Amazon is actually the most preferred affiliate network for publishers. Why? Because editors tell us that not only do their publishers make commission on the product that they included in the roundup, but they make commission on everything in that customer's cart. So I am so guilty of this. I will just kind of like add things to my Amazon cart but not buy them right away. And let's say I go on to an allure.com roundup. I see this awesome, skin set. I add it to my cart and then I buy it. Even if it's like 2 weeks from now, Allure is going to make commission on everything in my cart. So I know we all have love-hate relationships with jeffbezos.com, basically. But, when it comes to securing media coverage, and let's face it, as a revenue-generating retail distribution center, Amazon is still a priority outlet that we recommend to our clients at Factor PR. Your products might also be featured on places like Sephora, Best Buy, what have you. Those big box retailers, also fantastic and absolutely qualified for those coveted affiliate commissions that journalists are looking for. And finally, must have number 6, customer reviews. Customer reviews. We go on a walk down memory lane. For those of us who may have been familiar with the media prior to COVID and even, a few years before that, okay? It used to be that reporters reported and then the reviews would come, the sales would come, right? Well, these days it doesn't exactly work like that, especially in the CPG space. So I want you to think about incentivizing reviews all of the time, not just for the holiday season, okay? Because journalists and shoppers, they look for proof, not just promises. Products with lots of positive reviews have a better chance of being featured in a roundup. Listen, relevancy is key, but reviews are the cherry on top. So build reviews into your post-purchase process. Send follow-up emails asking customers to leave a review. Consider incentivizing them to do so by a certain date. Hint, hint, this is a great time to start doing that, because the more quality reviews you have, the more credible and appealing your product or service will be, not just for gift guides, but hey, for your overall brand reputation. So let's recap. Must have number 1 to better secure your chances of getting into holiday gift guides this season: gift sets or bundles. Must have number 2, searchable products. Must have number 3, lifestyle and product photography. Must have number 4, samples of your product or your services. Must have number 5, affiliate links and competitive rates. And must have number 6, customer reviews. These 6 must-haves can dramatically increase your chances of landing in holiday gift guides. I've seen them work time and time again for my clients, and the time to start is now. Not when the holiday lights go up, but now. And remember, your mindset matters here just as much as your strategy. No one else will be as passionate about your brand as they are in this moment. So pitch with that passion, persist with that passion, and you'll stand out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to join us in the Grow Your Wealth community at growyourwealthpodcast.com. growyourwealth.com/community. We can keep the conversation going there. If you're part of our DIY PR community, I look forward to keeping the conversation going at DIY-PR.com. I'm Rena Goodwin, founder and CEO of Factor PR and the Grow Your Wealth podcast. And thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode deposited some useful advice and insights to help you grow your wealth. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future conversations. You can find more resources, episode details, and updates at growyourwealthpodcast.com. And let's keep the conversation going on Instagram. Follow me at Grow Your Wealth Podcast. I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, or takeaway from today's show. Until next time, remember, burnout is optional. Take care, and I'll see you next week.